back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be demonstrating how I prepare a very easy DIY Moringa hair growth oil. And for this, you're going to be needing some Moringa powder. I have here my remaining 50 grams of Moringa powder from my last DIY, and this is what finely ground Moringa powder looks like. This is ground from the leaves of the Moringa plant or tree. You're also going to be needing olive oil for this, and for this I have about 125 grams of olive oil. And you're also going to be needing a container to let your oil sit so it can get infused. So first things first, I'm going to simply scoop out the Moringa powder into my jar, and I'm simply scooping it out just to ascertain the number of teaspoons that this is. I'm using a rather large spoon for a teaspoon, but this was about 4 teaspoons, which would have been about 2 to 3 tablespoonfuls of powder. And that quantity was just okay for me to fill up my oil bottle, and because of the size of my jar is about 300 mils, so I didn't want to include too much powder so that I could use just the right amount of oil to balance it up. So I'm simply pouring my olive oil into my powder, and then I'm going to stir everything up and proceed to let that sit for 1 week. You can let this sit in the jar for 1 to 2 weeks so that it can infuse properly and so that you can get the full benefits of the powder. It's important that I point out that this is not the traditional way of extracting oil from moringa. Typically, oil is extracted from moringa seeds, and that's an entire different process, but this one is just the quicker process and the easier process, especially if you want to do it at home and you want to do it for cheaper, and you also want to do it using less product. So this is my oil simply allowed to sit for a week, and I'm back the next week. This is my oil. You can see how much the color of the olive oil has changed. Below or at the bottom of the jar, you can see the moringa powder settled. So what I simply did within that space of 1 week was that I shook my jar at every opportunity, just so everything can shake up and so the powder can mix with the oil one more time at every instant. But I simply shook up my jar to get everything mixed up at every slight opportunity, and then I let it sit some more until the 1 week mark was up. And now I'm simply going to go ahead and pour my oil into my oil bottle. Guys, you can strain your moringa if you want, as you can strain the powder from the oil if you want a really fine textured oil. But I actually want to enjoy the benefits of the moringa powder in the oil, so I'm just going to pour the oil directly into my bottle without straining or sieving anything. Quick break: if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell beside the subscribe button so you'll be notified whenever I post new content. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and also leave a comment down below. Now I'm done transferring the oil from the jar to the bottle, and this is the quantity of oil that I have. I have a full bottle of oil which should last me for quite a while. Like I said, you don't have to strain the moringa out of your oil. You can basically just transfer the oil into your oil bottle with the moringa in it. And now I'm going to simply go ahead and apply this to my hair. So this is my hair a couple of days after my wash day. I'm applying this oil as my midweek moisturizing routine. I'm simply taking down my old braids, and after that I'm going to spray my hair with water in sections, of course, before I apply some leave-in conditioner and then seal with the oil. Let's talk a little about the benefits of moringa for hair. Moringa is rich in vitamins A, B, C, vitamin E, as well as iron, zinc, and essential amino acids. Now, all of these vitamins and minerals help to nourish the hair and scalp. Vitamins A and B help to promote hair growth. They help to develop healthy cell and tissues, which reduce hair loss. It's important to note that the deficiency of vitamins A and B lead to thickening of the scalp, which results in dry hair, dandruff, and flaky scalp. The vitamins C and E in moringa are powerful antioxidants which help to fight against damaging free radicals that cause weakening of hair strands. Free radicals also cause hair strands to turn gray. So vitamin C helps to fight against the damage that could possibly be caused from these free radicals, while vitamin E helps to repair any damage that has already been done by the radicals. And then we have iron, which helps to prevent hair loss. It helps to boost the circulation of oxygen in the body all the way to the scalp, and it also helps to increase the flow of blood to the scalp as well as the body. We also have zinc, which helps to stimulate hair growth. It prevents drying and clogging of sebaceous glands, which are responsible for sebum production. Sebum is the substance that's found in our scalp, which helps to keep our hair moisturized and helps the scalp to secrete oils. So let's talk real quick about the benefits of moringa oil for hair growth. Like I mentioned earlier in this video, the moringa oil that I prepared here is not the typical way that moringa oil is prepared. The typical way being the crushing of the seeds, adding a little water, and then extracting oil from that. This one I used the moringa powder, which is derived from the moringa leaves, to prepare my oil. And it's a very simple way of preparing oil. All you need is a carrier oil which your hair agrees with, and for that I used olive oil. My hair loves olive oil, so if your hair agrees with olive oil, you can use that, or if your hair agrees with coconut oil, you can use that, or just any oil your hair agrees with. And some dry moringa powder, so just pour that into a jar, mix it in with the olive oil, and then allow it to sit for 1 to 2 weeks, and you have your oil ready. So the benefits of moringa oil include that it's a great moisturizer for hair and scalp. It contains zinc and protein, which strengthens hair and helps to reduce dryness. It's a great option for people with color treated hair. That's what we know as dry hair. Moringa oil is also great for enhancing the shine of your hair. It helps to protect your hair against sun damage and color depletion. Color depletion is your hair losing its natural color. Moringa oil also helps to make hair stronger. It contributes to bouncy hair, and it helps to reduce scalp irritation. So these are actually just a few benefits that I have mentioned. If you want to see long-term results, you definitely have to be using this oil long-term, and it's a top recommendation from me. I recently incorporated it into my hair care regimen alongside moringa powder, and I'm loving my results so far. So I'm just gonna let you guys finally watch this video in peace while I add some music and be up and merry way.